Sebastian has strep, which his classmates have been handing out like candy on Halloween. Hello everyone. This is not able to focus on me because of my black mask. This guy had a sore throat when he woke up. Apparently he had one yesterday that he didn't tell us about, but there's been strep going around his class so bad for a couple months now.
And my friend, he got it 2 times.
Yeah, he's been out for a week with it. So I made an appointment right away and had to take Jax to school a little early. But yeah, strep positive. So we are at the drugstore about to go in and pick up amoxicillin. Hopefully he doesn't react as badly. When he had this sinus infection and was on antibiotics, it was a special one that's amoxicillin plus something else, and it's known for giving raging diarrhea and rashes, which he had both of. So hopefully, because he's on a half dose twice a day of just amoxicillin, it should be alright, but we'll do our probiotics. Yeah, so he's home today and tomorrow. He's cleared to go back if he is fever free after he's been on the medicine for 24 hours. So
I'm probably fine if I'm like sick.
well, the good thing about the amoxicillin is it's going to make you feel better right away and take away your contagiousness. So anyway, we're going to go in and get that. What?
I also have a
You have a hang nail?
cut.
Okay, we'll clean it. All right.
No,
We'll see you. everyone. I just took a hot bath, so if I look pink and dewy, that would be why. Sebastian's in the bath now that I've added a ton of cold water to it, but today has not gone how I planned. And of course, the worst of it is Sebastian has strep, which his classmates have been handing out like candy on Halloween. Anyway, you saw what happened after the doctor. We went to the drugstore because the doctor had called his medicine in there, and got that and got his first dose into him around, I don't know, 9:45. So that's pretty good. Like, I woke him up, and by maybe 6:45 I had determined he's staying home. He's starting to have a fever again now that he's up, and his throat is hurting. And then 7:45 I called the doctor. They had just opened and they had an appointment at 8:30. So I'm like, okay, that's normally when I take Jax to school, but we can make it work. And luckily I did, because we went in and it was like, we need a strep test ASAP. And it was positive, so it's good to know what it is, and it's good that they have a medicine that works really well. I hate that he's on antibiotics again. I'm just waiting for rashes and diarrhea to hit him. Right now, he's been okay. Like, he's had an almost fever most of the day, like 99.8 to 9. They consider 100.4 a fever. So definitely elevated for you Celsius people. 98.6 is standard normal temperature. But Danny got upset that I made a bed out of his armchair. I have dog hair for my mask. And he asked that I remove it and set him up somewhere else. I couldn't have him on the couch with me because that would just be too close while I was on my computer. So he blew up an air mattress while we were out getting the medicine, and I set his bed up on that. So he was all cozy and he liked it. Let's see. He did a little activity outside where he was digging out a pretend fossil. So he got to get out of bed. And he was mostly in good spirits and feeling all right. Just a little rundown. The medicine definitely helped. We are so scared of catching it, all three of us. Jax is very paranoid. He does not want strep. I don't want strep. I'm around him so much. I do wear a mask when I get him to bed because he sits either here or he lays like right beside me. I'm like, dude, why do you have to be so close? Even when I don't know he's sick, like he's a potential petri dish at all times. And he got himself dehydrated, which probably let the strep that he already had brewing take over. He's still not drinking very much. It's so frustrating. I taught Jax at a young age, drink so much when you're sick that you're peeing all the time, and he gets everything so fast. But I can't get Sebastian to drink a damn thing. If I offer him to choose anything he wants, he chose like the smoothie at the drugstore, and I had to pour it all out because he didn't drink it. So annoying. But yeah, I'm gonna be sitting there. I'm gonna put my N95 on instead of, I usually have cloth masks that I wear while I get him to sleep because the room is closed off and he's so close to me, breathing heavy as he falls asleep. But hopefully we're fine. Danny's throat was scratchy this morning, so he was like, oh, I'm so paranoid as I was going to the doctor. And then from the doctor, I like post to him, it's strep, and he just sends the crying emoji. But I feel fine. Knock on wood. Knock on my head. Knock on Squirtle. There's nothing I can do but do my best, right? But my poor hands, so dry. I've been washing and sanitizing. I'm gonna go into the dark to put this away. washing and sanitizing, washing and sanitizing, washing and sanitizing, because as soon as I clean my hands, he has something he needs me to touch that's just been in his hands. It's so frustrating. It's like every second. I don't know how his teachers aren't permanently sick. I did write to his teacher and let him know he'd be definitely out today and tomorrow, and asked if there's anything we could work on. He missed an assessment about calendars, and they're starting a clock unit. She wants him to watch something on his computer about that. So I told him he could have the break today, but tomorrow we would try to do some schoolwork. I'll print out some things and we'll watch that video. But it's gonna be hard, and if he goes back Wednesday, he's got his big spring math assessment, like standardized testing. I don't know if he's gonna be altogether there for it. He always does bad because he goes too slow and doesn't finish things. So he'll have just like blank grades. I don't know. He does really well in math when it's just like worksheets and stuff with the teacher. He knows his stuff. Anyway, that's my day. Oh, I started the tiniest little miniature kit. It's so ridiculously tiny. We'll see how annoying it is when I get to like furniture and stuff, but right now I'm not having any problems building the structure. I don't have enough batteries. It didn't tell me what kind, like their listing was incorrect and it said 2 AAAs. I'm like, that's not gonna fit in there. It's totally not. It's like LG 45 something. Like, I have this big pack of batteries from Lidl that are all different button batteries, but there's only 2 of each of those weird ones, the like hearing aid battery style. So I have 2 of them, and it needs 3, of course. So I can't do any of the lighting, and I need to do it like right away. So I need to figure that out. But it's gonna be a fun little project. I don't know if it's gonna be too big to be like a dollhouse inside the dollhouse inception, but it's gonna be fun to do. Okay, I'm gonna say goodnight and go check on him, get my N95 on and do bedtime, and hope today goes well. I'm just, oh please let his antibiotic not cause that rash and the diarrhea. The rash was torture every night, all night long, sobbing and crying that he was so itchy, and I'd have to sit there for hours rubbing his feet with itch cream. Oh, at least the doctor said this time call and she can switch it, because last time they refused to switch it or take him off. Anyway, good night. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.